Today, we will take a virtual tour through our solar system. We'll explore the wonders of our cosmic neighborhood and see what makes each planet and the sun unique. Thank you for watching. Sit back and enjoy. Let's start with the largest object in our solar system, the Sun. The Sun is a relatively small and middle-aged star, classified as a G-type main sequence star, or a yellow dwarf. It provides the energy that sustains life as we know it here on Earth through a process called nuclear fusion. This is when hydrogen atoms bind together to form helium. A vast amount of energy is released during this process in the form of light and heat, which is what makes stars shine so bright. The intense heat and pressure at the center of stars is what allows this process to take place. The mighty Sun accounts for 99.86% of the total mass of the entire solar system, with a diameter of approximately 1.39 million kilometers, or 864,938 miles. Its temperature peaks at the core, reaching an incredible 15 million degrees Celsius, or 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. At its surface, the temperature burns at roughly 5,500 degrees Celsius, or 9,932 degrees Fahrenheit. Each planet in our solar system is unique, both in terms of composition and external conditions. Let's start closest to the Sun and work our way outwards. First up, we have Mercury. Mercury is classified as a terrestrial planet with a rocky surface. Its surface is also heavily cratered due to its lack of atmosphere to protect it. With a diameter of 4,880 kilometers, or 3,032 miles, Mercury is not much larger than our Moon. Mercury's temperature varies widely from minus 173 degrees Celsius, or minus 280 degrees Fahrenheit at night, to 427 degrees Celsius, or 800 degrees Fahrenheit during the day. Since it orbits so closely to the Sun, Mercury has a very short year, making one trip around the Sun in just 88 days. Next up is Venus, a planet that is often called the Earth's twin. Venus is also a terrestrial or rocky-type planet. It is about the same size as the Earth, with a diameter of 12,104 kilometers, or 7,521 miles. But the conditions on the surface of Venus are truly extreme. Its atmosphere is mostly carbon dioxide, which has caused a runaway greenhouse effect. The temperature at the surface is hot enough to melt lead, reaching 462 degrees Celsius, or 864 degrees Fahrenheit, making Venus the hottest planet in our solar system, despite not being the closest to the Sun. The heat is trapped by its extremely thick atmosphere, making the air pressure near the surface 92 times greater than that of the Earth. This is enough pressure to crush a drink can, and it has destroyed any spacecraft humans have sent to this intense world. On to the third planet from the Sun, the famous blue marble, Earth. The Earth is also a terrestrial or rocky-type planet with a diameter of 12,742 kilometers, or 7,917 miles. The Earth is our home, and the only known place in the universe to support life so far. Although the Earth is not the largest, it is the most dense planet in our solar system. The atmosphere here is also unique, allowing millions of species of plants and animals to thrive, thanks to the presence of oxygen and water. Our distance from the Sun is also just right. If the Earth were further away from the Sun, it would be much colder and the water on the surface would freeze over. But if the Earth were to orbit closer to the Sun, it would be much warmer and would melt all the glaciers. If we were too close to the Sun, it could potentially vaporize the water, stripping us of our most precious resource. Now, let's move on to Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun. After the Earth, Mars is probably the best studied planet in our solar system. It too is a terrestrial or rocky type planet. Mars is much smaller than the Earth, with a diameter of only 6,779 kilometers, or 4,212 miles. Its surface is rocky, with a much thinner atmosphere than the Earth's, which causes its surface temperature to average around minus 63 degrees Celsius, or minus 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Mars also has seasons, with colder temperatures during the winter months when the poles freeze over. Mars is also home to the largest volcano in the solar system. This giant is called Olympus Mons, and it stands at a staggering height of 22 kilometers, or 13.6 miles. Its base measures around 600 kilometers in diameter. That's 370 miles. By comparison, this makes Olympus Mons about 2.5 times the height of Mount Everest, the tallest mountain here on Earth. Up next is the largest planet in our solar system, Jupiter. Jupiter is a gas giant type planet, and it has a diameter of 142,984 kilometers, or 88,846 miles. This mighty planet has more than twice the mass of all the other planets combined. One of the most defining features of Jupiter is its Great Red Spot, a gigantic storm that is larger than the Earth that has been raging for over 400 years. Jupiter's atmosphere is mostly hydrogen and helium, with no solid surface to stand on. This mighty planet also possesses a large number of moons. Jupiter's surface temperature can vary, but averages around minus 145 degrees Celsius, or minus 234 degrees Fahrenheit, and its gravity is more than 2.5 times that of the Earth. The next planet from the Sun is Saturn, which is most known for its impressive rings. Saturn is a gas giant type planet, and it has a diameter of 116,460 kilometers, or 72,367 miles. It is slightly smaller than Jupiter, making it the second largest planet in our solar system. Its surface temperature is also similar to that of Jupiter, averaging around minus 178 degrees Celsius, or minus 288 degrees Fahrenheit. The thick band of rings around Saturn is actually made up of billions of tiny particles of ice and rock. Saturn's largest moon, Titan, is of great interest to scientists, as it is the only moon in the solar system with a dense atmosphere of nitrogen and methane. It will be interesting to see what may be discovered there on potential missions in the future. On to the seventh planet, Uranus. Uranus is an ice giant type planet with a diameter of 50,724 kilometers, or 31,763 miles, making Uranus the third largest planet in our solar system. Unique to the other planets, Uranus spins on its side due to a collision with a massive object early on in this planet's history. Just like its fellow outer planet, Neptune, Uranus also possesses a number of icy moons. The surface of this ice giant is not one we could stand or land on. It is made up of a mixture of gases and ice, so you would sink if you tried to land on its surface. The average temperature here is roughly minus 195 degrees Celsius, or minus 320 degrees Fahrenheit. Last but not least is the eighth planet from the Sun, Neptune. Neptune is also an ice giant type planet with a diameter of 49,244 kilometers, or 30,775 miles. Neptune is the fourth largest planet in our solar system, and the conditions on this planet are quite extreme. The wind speeds can reach up to 2,100 kilometers per hour, or roughly 1,304 miles per hour. The planet is mostly made of various ices, rock, iron, and magnetized plasma. Neptune's largest moon, Triton, is the seventh largest moon in our solar system, and it too has an atmosphere, making it unique among the icy moons. And there you have it, a quick tour of the Sun and the planets in our solar system, from the scorching hot surface of Mercury and Venus, out to the wild winds of Neptune. Each planet and the Sun itself offer their own interesting quirks that will continue to fascinate scientists and others alike for years to come. Thank you for joining me on our journey. If you enjoyed today's video, then feel free to show your support with a like, or let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, feel free to subscribe. Thanks again. Until next time, take care and be well.